Okay guys, on today's Get Back to the Gear, we're going to go over how to mount the transporter tail on just about any fast pack that we have. And then we're going to show just what we do with the straps to get it nice and clean looking, just so you don't have all that straps everywhere. I mean, our customer service probably has to field this call multiple times a day, and we've never really had an instructional video on it, so we figured this would be a good time to go ahead and do it. So first and foremost, what you want to do is make sure all the buckles match. So on the compression straps, you want it to be the opposite of what is going to be on the transporter tail. So we have a female and a male here, therefore we have a male and a female here on the compression strap. So you want to make sure those line up first before you do anything. Don't worry about the length of the compression straps. You can adjust that once you get the tail mounted. Now what you want to do to mount the tail to get that nice clean look is actually start it inverted, as if it were deployed or folded down, if you will. So what you want to do is just run these straps up through the bottom tri-glides, and don't really worry about the length too much just yet. So just run them up like that. Try to get it a little even, both sides, left and right. Then once you're happy with that, just go ahead and fold it up to the face of the light speed. Normally, you want the top of the transporter tail to be in line with the bottom of the Velcro strip here. That's about where the compression straps will line up. So in this case, it looks like we hit the length almost perfect. So when I have the length right where I'd like it, we're just going to double these straps back through and then tuck them down in the pocket on the transporter tail. So that looks like this. So we'll fold them back over, like so. Now it's not going to go anywhere. It won't adjust on you. Tuck those in, fold it over, and now you have a nice, clean, as you can see here, nice clean fold. So now what we want to do is just run the compression straps around to connect it in place. And again, you can adjust the length of the compression straps as you see fit. What we generally do is we'll tighten the straps that are on the transporter tail down all the way, so the buckle is against the transporter tail. We'll let all the slack, if you will, the slack that allows the transporter tail to come off the pack or tighten against the pack, we want all that slack generally to be on the compression straps. One, there's more strap there, and two, the packs ship with the web dominators, so if you have all that slack there, you can make it look clean with those web dominators versus having less webbing here and having it all flop around. And we're going to show you what we do here to keep it clean. So again, having all the slack feed through on the compression straps, tightening down the straps that are on the transporter tail itself. So what we generally like to do is just take that webbing dominator, hook it to the end. We put a little loop here at the end of the webbing, and then just simply roll it up like so. And then we double it around on the bottom. So you have the compression strap coming off the pack here, then you have your slack that we just rolled up. So just run that elastic strap around and tuck it there. So now it's nice and clean. You don't have a lot of flop, you don't have a lot of slop. And then you do that on all four, and so you're starting to get a nice clean look with your light speed there. And then the final step is what to do with the excess webbing that is on the slack coming off of the transporter tail. What we generally like to do is we will tuck it up under one of these first PALS webbing loops, just like that. And then we'll tuck it under the next one up, the larger channel, if you will. Okay? And the length is perfect so that if you've pulled all the slack out of this, you should be able to go up under both channels and then be able to fold it down and tuck it in this last row here. So again, under that one, under this one, loop it down and tuck it, just like so. Doesn't hinder any ability to use the PALS webbing, so if you want to do an OP1 or any other additional accessories, you can still mount it, and it doesn't hinder the ability to use that PALS matrix. Conversely, it doesn't hinder the ability to extend that as well. So that's just a quick down and dirty on how to mount the transporter tail to any fast pack.